تحديدا هي على Workspace 1 برودكت بورتفوليو VMware الخاص بالديجيتال ورك سبيس. واحدة من الحاجات المهمة الترندنج دلوقتي بالماركت حقيقة. قبل مشكلة الاوت بريك والقعدة في البيت نتيجة الكورونا كانت الشركات بدأت تتجه لموضوع ريموت وركينج، ازاي يقدر يدي VDI environment او ازاي يقدر اكسس للموظفين للابلكيشنز عن طريق التليفون او عن طريق الاجهزه المحموله بتاعتهم، اذا كانت لابتوبس او كانت PCs في البيت. يمكن كمان الاهتمام والاحتياج للنوع ده من السوليوشن زاد الفتره اللي فاتت، نتيجه ان بقى طلب اساسي عند كل الشركات يبقى في امكانيه العمل عن بعد او work from home زي ما بنقول. ودلوقتي الشعار اللي هو يعني stay home stay safe. so كل يعني النهارده ده بقى شيء اساسي في كل الشركات عندنا بيساعد في دي. احنا عندنا برودكت اسمه ED او الاند يوزر كومبيوتنج. يمكن في حلقات قبل كده اتكلمنا عن الهورايزون من البرودكت القديمة عندنا في ام وير. يمكن من 2008 كان الأول اسمه فيو، بعدين هورايزون، وبعدين في هورايزون ابس. التطور اللي بيحصل في هورايزون كان دايما متعلق بالديسكتوب فيرشواليزيشن أو الكونسبت بتاع الBDI، لحد ما اشترينا اير واتش 2012 2013 لو أنا متذكر. واير واتش كانت متخصصة في الموبايل ديفايس مانجمنت مع السمارت. لما طلعت وتطورت وبدأت يبقى الناس كلها بتحط الإيميل على التليفون، إزاي يبقى عندي إمكانية فول مانجابيلتي للديفايس ده وأنا مديه للموظف أو سواء هو بتاعه bring your own device. إزاي أقدر أسكيور الكونتنت بتاعتي ما يحصلش داتا لوس، إيميل مبعوث فيه سكيور يعني sensitive information ليك او فورورد لحد تاني. ازاي اقدر اعمل ابلكيشن مانجمنت، ازاي اقدر احدد ايه الابلكيشن اللي بي ديليفرد على التليفون ده، ازاي اقدر اعمل براوزنج مانجمنت، ازاي اقدر اعمل كونتنت مانجمنت. سو كل الكابابيلتي دي كانت موجوده. مع الوقت دخلنا الاثنين برودكت دور في بعض. هورايزون بورتفوليو لسه موجود لو حد عايز بس VDI او عايز بس ابلكيشن ديليفري، وان كان ده ما بقاش الطلب الاساسي النهارده. مع معظم الابلكيشن بقت سوفت وير از سيرفيس، تقدر تاخدها او تعمل لها كونسامشنز من على الكود. كله بقى يهتم ان الابلكيشن تو بي ديليفرد على الديفايس اللي بيستعمله وخلاص. الطريقه بتاعت الري زمان ان اللابتوب يجي يبقى عليه نسخه وين عليها الابلكيشن بتاعنا، هي الكومن مودرن مانجمنت ماك او اس مع الليتست ريليز اوف ويندوز 10 بقى هو ده الستاندرد في الماركت. وده اللي احنا عملناه بورك سبيس 1. ورك سبيس 1 هو برودكت جمع بين الامكانيات بتاعه التراديشنال هورايزون والامكانيات اللي كانت موجوده باير واتش تحت سوليوشن واحد اللي هو بنسميه ورك سبيس 1. الوضع الحالي النهارده ان الاي تي ريكويرمنت بدا يتطلب نوع من البيزنس كونتينيوتي، بدا يتطلب ان يبقى في امكانيه accessibility للابلكيشن دي من اي مكان. ما فيش مؤسسه النهارده شغلها محدود في بلد واحده او في منطقه واحده. دايما هتلاقي النوع ده من الميكس هو اللي حاصل، ان انا عندي distributed branches، عندي موظفين يعني حوالين العالم بيستعملوا الابلكيشنز بتاعتي من اماكن مختلفه. ازاي اقدر اديليفر الابلكيشنز دي بشكل سكيور للموظفين، واخد في الاعتبارات الكومبلاينس اللي بقت موجوده دلوقتي زي فور اكزامبل GDPR لما when it comes to data privacy for example. ده ادى الى ان يبقى في سايلوز جديده النهارده على الكلاينت سايد. زمان كنا بنسمع كلمه سايلوز دي في الداتا سنتر، لما كنا بنيجي نتكلم على السيرفر فيرتشواليزيشنز كنا بنقول في سايلوز من different vendors، وفيسفير عمل كسر السايلوز دي بان حطيت هايبرفايزر واحد بقى بيقدر الفيرتشوال ماشين تران عليه. حقيقة نفس القصة موجودة على الكلاينت سايد عند الاند يوزر. الاند يوزر كمان بقى عنده مالتيبل سايلوز. النهارده اليوزر مش بيأكسس الابلكيشن من PC ولا لابتوب، هو ممكن يكون حقيقة PC ويندوز 10 او PC ماك، لابتوب ماك، ممكن يكون تابلت او ايباد، ممكن يكون اندرويد بيزد او iOS بيزد. كل واحد من الابلكيشنز دي من الديفايسز دي محتاج طريقه معينه من التعامل، من السكيورتي، من الكومبلاينس تشيك، من المانجمنت. ازاي اقدر اوحد التعامل مع الديفايسز المختلفه دي، ازاي اقدر اكسر السايلوز دي، والاند يوزر يبقى عنده لاير موحده بيقدر ياكسس منها اي ابلكيشن مهما كان شكله، اذا كان ساس زي اوفيس 365 او موبايل اب هو developed natively for iOS عشان يشتغل على الايباد او ايفون او for اندرويد، او يمكن virtual app. زي ما قلنا الترند دلوقتي انت ما بقتش محتاج اوبريتنج سيستم عشان تران الابلكيشن، انت ممكن الابلكيشن نفسه يكون running somewhere على زين اب فور اكزامبل وتعمل له run، او could be Windows app او even could be web application. So whatever the form of الابلكيشنز انا I want to be able to run الابلكيشنز دي على whatever device موجود عندي او بستعمله. ده ادى الى شكل من ال fragmentations بالاند يوزر environment عندي. واحد، لسه في ليجاسي تكنولوجي مستعمله بتؤدي الى security breach، بتؤدي الى increased cost. بنلاقي لسه في مؤسسات عندها ويندوز اكس بي، واحنا عارفين ويندوز اكس بي يعني end of life من سنين، بس لسه عنده all the applications، ما عندوش حد بيعرف الشركه يمكن اللي عملت له السوفت وير ده ما بقتش موجوده، وهو محتاج يشغله از لانه ما يقدرش يريبورت ويمايجريت الابلكيشن ده على environment تاني. security threat يعني it became a big challenge وهتفضل دايما big challenge، ومع الوقت الحالي كمان مع الريموت work force والwork from home بدأ يبقى فيه كمان different kind of threat. النهارده ما بروحش البنك وبلاقي يعني ما عنديش طريقة سهلة وسريعة للتواصل معاهم، وإن كانت كل البنوك بتحاول توفر ده، فبتبدأ تلاقي فرود بدأت تحصل وتنتشر، بالناس بتبعت لك رسائل من الايدنتي بتاعت البنك بتاعك ويقول لك انه بليز احنا بنحاول نوصل لك علشان مش عارف في مشكلة في الاكونت بتاعك، فبعت لنا البنك ديتيل ولا يمكن اليوزر والباسورد ولا whatever. ولسه في ناس ممكن الحاجات دي فعلا يعني بتعدي عليها ويستجيبوا ويبقوا عرضة لعملية احتيال من اللي بتتم الفترات دي بشكل قوي. او يمكن عندي مشكله مانجمنت لليوزر، بور مانجمنت لليوزر اكسبيرينس. الشخص ده المفروض يتعامل مع اكتر من ديفايس، فيلاقي نفسه هو بيتعامل مع التليفون بطريقه ما او الابلكيشن بيعمل له اكسس بطريقه ما، لما يتعامل مع اللابتوبس او البي سي بطريقه مختلفه. ده هيؤدي الى عدم رضا للشخص ده نتيجه انه محتاج يتعلم تكنولوجيز كتيره، طريقه التعامل مع الديفايسز بتختلف، فهو مش فاضي يقعد يتعلم كل الكلام ده، هو عايز حاجه سيملس نفس الاكسبيرينس بيستعملها اكروس الانفايرمنت. ويمكن ده اللي خلانا ركزنا على الورك سبيس 1، ودي التشالنج اللي حاولنا نحلها. اكثر السايلوز، الديفايسز ما تفرقش معايا، اقدر استخدم اي ديفايس باي شكل، اقدر اديليفر عليه الابلكيشن بشكل سهل، سكيورتي مينتيند، ما فيش اي مشكله عندي بخصوص السكيورتي، وادي سيمليس يوزر اكسبيرينس للمستخدم بتاعي. قبل ما نكمل بالسيشن انا بس حطيت شورت فيديو بيجمع كل الافكار اللي هنقولها في 3 دقائق، بس نركز معاه وبعدين هنبدا نفرد الافكار دي في السلايد اللي بعد كده.
مفيش صوت يا باشمهندس.
اي صوت الفيديو مش واصل.
مفيش صوت للفيديو. ايوه يا باشمهندس.
غريب ليه كده؟ معلش هجرب تاني، ولو ما كانش خلاص هسكيب الفيديو.
تمام.
برضو ما فيش صوت.
لا ما فيهوش يا باشمهندس.
اوكي خلاص للاسف أنا ما اعرفش ايه المشكله، فمش عايزين نضيع فيها وقت، فهسكيب الفيديو وبعدين نرجع يعني لما نبعت اللينك هحط اليو ار ال بتاعته لوحده.
هو في المايك سelection لو ممكن تسلكت same as a system، ده ممكن يطلع الساوند بتاع السيستم.
طيب خلينا نجرب.
سلكت سهم صغير عند المايك كده هتلاقيها آخر حاجة.
مسموع كده؟
اظن خلاص يا باشمهندس مش لازم يعني عشان ما نضيعش فيها وقت.
It's okay. خلاص we will skip it عشان الوقت. So تاني يعني الفكرة sorry we have an English okay sorry because it's supposed to be Egypt VMUG but yeah definitely we can. So guys, anyone has an issue to switch to English? Okay, so we will continue in English. Sorry guys, thanks guys. So the target of the UEM for Workspace ONE Unified Endpoint Management, and this is the new name of Workspace ONE solutions, is to eliminate this silos. So 3 pillars we want to achieve, or 3 main objectives. First, to be able to run it on any device, any endpoint. This could be mobile, could be tablet, could be PC, lab, or any platform or iOS. So this could be Android, the Mac, Windows 10, Knox, Samsung, whatever. And it supports any use case. So this means if I want to apply bring your own device or corporate own or purpose-built device, this also should be applicable. And this is what we are trying to manage with Workspace ONE UEM. Manage any device, whatever it is, or endpoint on any platform and across any use cases. Provide the centralized management to the organization to manage all devices from one single pane of glass. So we have a customer, for example, with 1 million of device. A retailer, for example, who has a lot of employees and salesperson using their own mobile device on the road or on the shops. So it's managed from one single pane of glass where they can monitor and manage all this device end to end, giving a consistent experience to the users and definitely giving security intrinsic within the solution. So if we look to the solution across the different endpoint devices we cover, it starts by the mobile devices. So we cover iOS with most of the features or capability in the Apple Business Management. So for example, if I'm in school or university, I'm part of device enrollment program or the volume purchase program. So those kind of program usually schools or university who purchase a bulk of devices, 1,000 of iPad or iPhone to use it with the student, they need it. So all of this is supported by Workspace ONE UEM or Android for integration with Android Enterprise and Samsung Knox. And when it comes to desktop, so we fully support Windows 10, not just MDM or mobile device management for the Windows 10 device, but even the complete PC lifecycle management. So we do everything from policy, applying policy, patching, security, distributed even applications or software to these endpoint devices. Same for Mac. And again, same for Chrome, and we have a special program and agreement with Google for the Chrome OS, and even in an IoT where you have maybe wearable device, glasses, smart glasses, or rigid device. So all of this, the UEM solution can manage it. As we said, one single portal, single sign-on, 2-factor authentication, scalable to a million of devices, localized in many language. So this is how powerful it is. This is how it looks like the whole platform. This is the Workspace ONE platform in general. So you will see here in the light blue layer, this is where we have the platform services. This is a UEM, what we are explaining now, and we have a component for our service for the application lifecycle management to deliver and decommission application, and we have the security piece, the zero trust. We will talk about it later. VDI and published app. So this is a Horizon piece or Horizon app, mobile flow and secure apps and SDK for a custom developed application. So all these feature part of the platform, and it can run, as we said, on any endpoint device. So it could be, as we said, mobile, tablet. It could be things. It could be virtual. It could be apps. It could be network. So all of this context is available to be to consume this platform services. And we have big ecosystem. So you will see all well-known player when it comes to thin client, for example, or devices, when it comes to security, when it comes to identity management. So all these players are part of our ecosystem. The idea is to give a unified management to the end user, to the organizations, fully secured, having visibility to everything running in the environment, the devices itself, the application installed on the devices, user behavior even, and the activity happening on this device, doing a full manageability from the enrollment till even the decommissioning, wiping the devices, giving a seamless user experience. So all of this capability and feature is delivered to the end user. The main component, we have it in the solution called Intelligent Hub. Workspace ONE Intelligent Hub. This is like the portal or the main interface where every user use Workspace ONE will interact with. You will find it on App Store. You will find it in Google Play. You will find it in Windows Store. So it's our main application where the end user will be able first to access all the application consistently from PC, from laptop, from thin client, from mobile device, because it's the same app, the same way it presents the application in a favorite, in a frequently used. The user will see it everywhere in the same manner, and it engaged with the application. So it has an AI engine, so it can respond to a command. It has an integration with IBM Watson. So if I want to request anything just by voice command, like I want to request a new laptop, so I don't need to go search for a catalog requested through the service now. I can simply command the Intelligent Hub to request the laptop for me, and it will open the ticket and place it on the help desk for me. And definitely it helps increasing the productivity of the consumer, and we will see a lot of capability inside the product providing this. So for example, if a crash happened to one of my application while I'm using it, and it happened frequently, so automatically the Intelligent Hub will open a ticket to the support team saying this application is keep crashing and this is the log. So you as a end user, you don't need to file a ticket or complaints to the help desk saying I have this issue. So automatically the system will do it for you. This is how it looks like. So again, it's a portal. It's an app. You can consume it from a browser if you are using a PC or a laptop, or you can use the native app if you're having an Android or iOS based or Windows 10 based device. And this is as the screen is trying to show here, by the way. So you will have the same experience. And this is when we mention the solution give you a seamless user experience, because whenever you go log into any device, you will see everything, all your application in the same way. You simply need to provide your user and password or two-factor authentication if your organization mandate two-factor authentication, and that's it. You will log in and you will see your application the last time you left it. Even from security perspective, the system inherits the capability of your device. So for example, if you are using iPhone and you enable the Face ID, so the Workspace ONE will let you log in using the Face ID also. Or maybe it's an Android device and you have a special pattern for the login. So again, it will let you use this capability. So this is how it is easy from end user perspective to be able to access it and to consume the application in an easy way. It has a lot of capability. One of it, and this is the most famous one, application catalog. And this is not Apple Store, this is not Google Play, this is not Windows, this is your corporate app store. So imagine you as an organization manage to repackage all your application in a store similar to Apple Store. So any employee will open his or her device, will be able to clicking on the application space for these employees. So simply adding a new application or removing any application from this digital workspace is simple click. There is no procedure or activity or next, whatever the traditional help desk people used to do. It's a simple mouse click to add or remove any application. Of course, there is an effort you use to publish all this application. Need to do is simply click on any application from this catalog and add it to their digital workspace. And it has a very nice home tab where it can be integrated with your intranet. So for example, if you have a certain messages, a calendar announcement, you are doing it to your employees. So the work page, for example, or portal as a starting point for all your employees. So someone sound is cracking. You will. Is it still cracking? Oh, this is something I cannot do anything. Let me know if it is keep cracking. Otherwise, I will disconnect and connect again. This is a connection issue. Let us see. Hopefully, it will be fine. So one of the feature also is people connect. So it has a people services. So if you are an organization, you have 100 or you have 1,000 of employees. So usually you struggle to get in contact to any one of these employees. So you have an issue in the database, you want to reach the database admin, maybe you call him, you want to drop him an email. So you can easily search the workspace one by maybe employee name or maybe role or maybe whatever in the hierarchy of the organization. You will get him, you can email him, you can call him, you can even add him, by the way, to your phone contact if you want to save him as a contact in your phone. This can be synced to the, this is what I just mentioned. It could be synced with the device contact. And it has a very nice and amazing features for notifying employees. So we use this in VMware, by the way. So when they have a new application, I immediately got a new notification. This app is available now for you. Do you want to use it? So simply, Muhammad Rais asked, how is it possible? So you simply can add, see this icon. So you click on it, it will add this person to your phone contact. And Islam is asking, how can we call? What is a part of the service? No, I mean phone call, normal phone call. So like when you click here, it will do a voice call using the normal GSM. Nothing. It doesn't have an internal voice over RP or something like that. So notification is a very nice feature. So for me, it's easy to know if there is something new, if the organization want to send a broadcast to us. Maybe if I'm a manager, I want to approve expense or a travel trip to one of my employees. So I simply get the notification and I say deny or approve. So I don't need to go log into a different system and then I see a list of requests and then I start going through this request, approve or deny. So while I'm doing my normal application, so maybe I'm working on a PowerPoint presentation, I will get the notification. I simply click approve or deny and resume my activity. So this is how easy it is and how it will help improving the productivity. So we have a lot of pre-built connectors with a well-known system like Salesforce, Jira, Concur, etc. So you can do the management of approval or rejections requests through this integration without need to have a special login to those systems. I will keep answering the question till the end, otherwise we will lose track of the slide. Sorry, guys. So we said it has integration with IBM Watson. So there is a AI system built in. So if, especially with Generation Z, those kids who's used to this kind of fancy feature. So I'm an old school, so I still file a ticket on the help desk using the manual steps. But for them, they will simply command the phone using the hub assistant and say, this is what I want. Hey, I want to order a new laptop. So the assistant will ask him about maybe the model or give a proposal of the available model. We have Windows, we have Mac, etc. So I can say, I want Mac, or I have an issue, I want to file a ticket, or maybe I want to, I have a new device, I want to connect it to the Wi-Fi. So whatever kind of request, you can simply command the Workspace one, and it will be able to do natural language processing. Take this, send it to the appropriate system and execute it. And if there is any extra guidance required, it will ask you to provide this guidance. So it really employees enjoy this self-services capability when it comes to Workspace One Hub, and how it is easy and flexible to do everything from onboarding or from enrollment when I got hired and I start my work, and using day-to-day activity while I'm doing my day-to-day activity. As this is, for example, she is asking to add a new application on her digital workspace, so she simply requested it, and it will be part of her digital workspace. So Workspace One actually is not concerned about day one, and day one we mean onboarding a new user or a new device. It could also be day two and beyond. This means I'm registering a new device, I'm connecting a new device to a Wi-Fi, I'm delivering a new application, requesting a vacation, any kind of approval needed the system in my organization, or could be even the offboarding. Someone got fired, got retired, so I want to make sure her device is completely wiped. There is no confidential or corporate data on this device. So this is also one of the things Workspace One is taking care of. As we said, we have an ecosystem. We cannot, today, IT environment, there is no single vendor can do everything alone. So Workspace One is fully integrated with a lot of vendors when it comes to business application. As we said, we have integration with Salesforce, with Coupa, with Concur. When it comes to HR systems, we have integration with Oracle, Workday, Okta. When it comes to ITSM, again, we said we have Jira, GitLab, AWS, GitHub, etc. And even it could be any custom on-prem application. If I have my own development team and they're doing their own customization or their own application, I have the SDK to do this deployment. So let us see how it's easy to provide a consistent onboarding day one experience. We say day one experience, this means a new employee with the device open, connect to the network, and they want to enroll this, so they start using it. So this screen showing 4 different type of devices. So you will see tablet, you will see Mac, you will see Windows, and it shows how it is easy and it's seamless to do this onboarding. So you simply unpack the device, power it on, start providing your Active Directory user and password, and that's it. The system will take you through a wizard, very simple question, doesn't need to simply maybe agree on the privacy agreement. Maybe you choose your department, a very simple question during the enrollment process, and that's it. So you will see your digital workspace, you will see your applications, and you can add or remove according to your preferences from the App Store, as we mentioned. So once it's done, you will see the all devices showing the same app, same applications, which you can consume, as we said, from any device. So it's a very powerful tool. It can take maximum 10 minutes, not more than 10 minutes. So from the day, from the moment a new employee receives a device, it could be, as we said, mobile, tablet, or a laptop, Windows 10 or Mac or Chromebook. Just from the moment he will press power on, not more than 10 minutes, the device will be enrolled and ready to use, which means even the application itself is delivered. So I don't need to wait an hours or a days till someone help me to have the application according to my department or according to my role in the organization installed. All the application will be installed automatically. It is that simple, really. And quickly, some of the capability in the solution, because we want to also, the purpose of this session is to take you from zero to hero and be aware of more of the technicality of the solution. It's a multi-tenant solution. It could be a very big organization, as we are seeing here, scattered across the globe. So I want to give each tenant or each function or each country, whatever the way I want to build the hierarchy, to have a dedicated admin. So I could be a company working across the Middle East, for example. So I have a branch in Egypt, in UAE, in Saudi Arabia, etc. So I can say, okay, you know what? I will create a tenant for UAE and assign an admin who will be able to manage all devices and user in UAE, another one in Egypt, and I will assign an admin who will be able to manage and administrate all devices. So I can have a global admin, and I can have multiple tenants the way I want to build the hierarchy, and I can assign different policy to any one of these tenant, different integration, etc., and different role-based control on any one of these tenants. And I can assign admin to each one of these tenants. So the role-based access, I can give it any kind of hierarchy. So for example, I can say this user is a help desk. This means he can simply view his device health, and that's it. No more change in policy, no more playing in the configuration of the application. Or maybe he is one of the application team. So this is the role of this user. He is part of the application team. This means he is allowed to access the applications and play with the application configuration, but he cannot play with the security policy, for example. Or maybe he simply finance. So he simply accesses the report of the device inventory and sees the cost of the license, how much you are paying to this company and that company. But again, he cannot change the application or configuration of every device. So you can build as many as role you want, and you can assign it to any one of users. It helps you to build a smart group. So this is not the traditional grouping you used to do based on maybe location, maybe on role, maybe on geo location or country. This could be like, I want to create a group for people who has a device is iOS version 9, which is not supported anymore, or maybe Android version 4.1. So those I want to put it in a special smart group. So it can look to even the devices and the OS of this device, not simply grouping by Active Directory group. And again, the purpose is to meet all the requirements of any organizations. If I have a back office function, they usually use a static application, so I want to help them to access it. If I have a production line stuff, keep moving, using a tablet, moving around the organization, I want to give them the capability, or field-based stuff who is flying, traveling, always on the road, I want to give them the capability to access the system from anywhere. So I will not go through it all. So the system is really help to provide the need of any persona within your organization. This is the main message. We need to break the silos. We need to provide a unified identity management, single sign-on, single application catalog. You can use it to connect to any one of these devices, and fully secured, and be able to access any one of those application form, as we said, SaaS or mobile or virtual app or Windows app or web app. It could be deployed over cloud. This is one of the beautiful or powerful feature of the system. So you don't need to install anything in your data center. So you can simply subscribe to Workspace ONE, like you subscribe to Office 365, for example. So nothing need to be installed on your data center. We will give you access, and we will create a tenant and give you a super admin and user to this tenant, and then you can take it from there and start building your multi-tenancy hierarchy, your users, integration with your own Active Directory, enrolling your own device. Or maybe you say, you know what, I'm still not comfortable dealing with the cloud. I want to have it installed in my data center. So we can even install the system in your data center if there is a need for this. I will go quickly on this because more or less we covered it. We covered this capability, but we said we support Windows 10 modern management. So from onboarding, patching, deploying application. And we said also with same for Mac, so we support modern Mac lifecycle management, and same for iOS for education, and same for Android and Samsung Knox. I'm going quickly through this because we already talked about it during the previous slide. And as we mentioned, we have a special partnership with Google to support also Chromebook. And even for rigid device like Zebra, for example, on Honeywell. So this special purpose-built device also could be managed by Workspace ONE, and even IoT devices like smart glasses, like smart watches, and we will see this happen, coming more and more in the future, where we will see like smart sensors, and I do believe this will be one of the new trends in the near future, where we will see people using those wearable devices more and more. So that's it. Most of the content we want to share. Workspace ONE have been enhanced across the years, as we said, from 2011, where we acquired and we started with AirWatch. We're focusing with modern mobile device management, and mainly this was the use case and use for AirWatch. And then we took it for enterprise mobility management, and then we took it at a higher level for digital workspace. And now most of the cases around the employee experience, and we are looking forward with the integration with Carbon Black to provide zero trust capability. And this is maybe one of the features we will not be able to cover it in detail, but we can have a dedicated session. And this is, Ibrahim, something we can take a note about it for a coming session where we will do a Carbon Black dedicated session. So this is again a new product portfolio inside VMware. We acquired Carbon Black. It's a well-known company for next generation antivirus. It used to be fully integrated with Workspace ONE, and now we have it as part of the Workspace ONE. We said we have a basic security capability within Workspace ONE itself, as we said, like one-touch, two-factor authentications, and privacy, etc. However, with the integration with Carbon Black, we can provide zero trust, which means if there is any new behavior or unknown malware or viruses started in the market, which means there is no signature yet for this malware or virus to be detected as a virus. So zero trust concept can help me to detect this is something fishy, this is something abnormal, we didn't see this behavior before, so we can lock it till we know what is going on and what is the problem of this device. And we have very nice tool coming with Workspace ONE called Workspace ONE Tunnel. So traditionally, to access an application within your data center for a remote user, you give them VPN access. So the whole device, the whole mobile device, have a VPN access to all application in your data center. So what Tunnel is doing, actually, it gives you per application VP access. So you don't need to give access to the whole device. Simply when an application in the digital workspace need to have a VPN, the tunnel will create this, the Workspace ONE tunnel will create this VPN connectivity, and once the application ended, it will terminate it. So you don't need to build or to have a VPN access all the time between your device and the data center. And again, we have integration with Office 365. It's a long subject. It can take a session by itself. And one of the amazing feature or tool available with Workspace ONE is called Workspace ONE Assist. So with a PC or a laptop, you usually do, there is a lot of tools in the market where you can connect remote to a mobile, a PC or laptop to troubleshoot remotely if an end user have an issue. But for a mobile device, there is not a lot of tool doing this. So Workspace ONE Assist can help even if it is an Android or iOS, where the help desk from wherever he is can connect to any mobile device. So if I'm home now, I face an issue with my phone, I simply can reach my help desk team in US, and they will send me a link. Once I can click on this link, they will see my mobile screen and they will take control where they can troubleshoot it as if I send the phone to them and they are troubleshooting the phone. And one of the amazing feature also is actionable insights and automation from Workspace ONE. So as we said, Workspace ONE has an intelligent engine, keep tracking and monitoring what's going on in the application. The example I gave before, if an application crash, for example, it can immediately take an action and open a ticket for me. If I purchase like 1,000 of software license and it found only 100 users using this application, so it can take an action and send a notification, for example, to the finance and saying, you know what, you bought 1,000 license, but actually 100 is in use. You can save money by reducing the cost of those 900 license. So all this kind of capability and actionable automation could be taken by the intelligent engine of Workspace ONE. So this is the whole picture. This is how VMware Workspace ONE giving a complete picture of digital workspace. As we said, I will not read it, from MDM, from app delivery, policy management, configuration, data loss prevention policy, full unified management or unified endpoint management, etc. So the whole stack of features and capability any organization need to have a digital workspace or a digital employee experience, it's there in Workspace ONE. And we keep enhancing and adding integration with our trusted network partner like McAfee, Semantic, Lookout, etc., and even with our integration partner like Microsoft 365, Slack, Box, etc. That said, this is why Workspace ONE is more common now in any organization. It's one common platform. Use it for any device. It gives a full unified cloud or on-prem solution for any organizations. It can empower any organization to have a complete comprehensive digital workspace one. And as we said, it's proven. We have 1,000 of customers with 1 million of devices, either bring your own or corporate own inside the Workspace ONE. This is some links I recommend for you. Anyone want to play with the setup? There is a Workspace ONE hands-on lab on our labs.hol.vmware.com. If anyone want to try a test drive, so we have a special test drive portal where you can go and subscribe and play with, again, Workspace ONE, even Horizon, even Horizon Cloud. So we have a lot of almost all our end user computing portfolio on the test drive. And our portal for EUC is techzone.vmware.com. It has an amazing tutorial, videos, reference architectures, Q&A. It's very interesting also to check it frequently. That's it. I really appreciate your time. We will open for question and we will see if there is some question in the chat, we will answer.